Good morning, everybody. All right, we'll just wait for some more people to come in. Okay, so we're going to get some serious writing done today. I want to get into Act 3. I'm almost there. If I can just move this along a little bit quicker. Hi, Alexandra. Chiming in from Germany again. How are you doing this morning? Because I know you were up quite late last night with me. I really appreciate that. Still trying to get used to the lag between what I see on my screen and what I'm seeing as actually being live. There seems to be about a 10 to 12 minute or second lag, and it's disconcerting, I guess. Hi, Angela. Thanks for coming. I can't. That short story, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be good because some of the best ideas you get are the ones that you get when, like, your brain is mush. I mean, seriously. Oh, Ziggy's coming in to say hi. What are you working on today, Angela? Hi, Christine. Good morning. Yeah, wild animal, Angela. That's my boy. He's feeling much better today. He so much better that he got me up at 4 a.m. to play. So I've been up for quite some time, but it's worth it because he was so sick for 2 days, and it was getting to the point where I was beginning to think I was going to have to take him to the vet. But he seems to have bounced back quite good. He's just off in the corner over here now, just having a nap on the fuzzy blanket. So, hi, Julie. Good morning. Thanks for coming. So, just give a couple more minutes for some more people to get in, and then I'll set the break timer, and we can just have a little chat about what everybody's working on and whatnot. So. For those of you that were here last night, I think I found the issue with the pre-scheduled, the pre-scheduled stream is that every resource that I've looked at tells me that the time on YouTube since they launched the new studio feature is in Pacific time, and I'm in Atlantic, so that's like I think 4 or 6 hours difference. So yeah, so that live stream would have gone live in the middle of the night. So I'll have to work on that and see if we can get that figured out. Time zones are my kryptonite. I deal with them at work, and I'm forever having to double, triple check to make sure that I'm not sending a Zoom invite to somebody over in Southeast Asia and giving them Atlantic time instead of their own time. So, oh, Angela, your prescription box. I can't wait. I'm so excited about it. So when you say boxes to put the prescription box in, do you mean like packing boxes that you would actually put everything in to ship out? Or are you talking about like a service to ship it for you? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? How was your trip? I've seen some really awesome pictures. And by the way, you cannot be teasing me with fire toasted, fluff covered strawberries first thing in the morning. My God, now I just want to go eat something really super sweet. Yeah, Angela, I'm not sure. Like, whenever I've bought boxes, I've always gone to like the UPS store or something like that and purchase boxes from them. I've always avoided places like U-Haul for this, even for their really small boxes, because they're so hideously expensive. They're good quality, but they're really, really expensive. Plus, they have U-Haul written all over them. But maybe something like the UPS store, or I don't know if you have like a mailboxes, etc., in your community. What are you doing, Ziggy? Oh, he's lost a toy underneath the. You can see him down here in the corner. He's lost a toy under the cabinet. Well, it's just gonna have to stay there. So, Elizabeth, are you saying that it is in Pacific time and you have to adjust it? Because that seems to be the one thing that I'm having an issue with. Oh no, Alexandra. That's the worst when somebody's on a different time zone, like, and they call you. We even have that here where most of our relatives are in Newfoundland and they're half an hour ahead of us. And they'll call us at like what they think is, they think is 9:30 our time, but it's actually 10:30 because they're an hour ahead of us instead of behind us. Yeah, U-Haul is extremely expensive, Elizabeth. I went to get boxes one day for my son when he was moving, and I got 2 boxes, and it cost me $10. It was crazy. They weren't even very big boxes. Oh, Uline. Yes. Angela, Uline. They're a wholesale company. That might work. Oh, I should set the timers. We're like just going to sit here and yak our heads off. Let me just start that. We'll give ourselves like 10 minutes and then or 5 minutes and then we'll get going. Yeah, I know, Angela. It's weird because I was told that I could that it was going to come up in my time too. Oh my God, what's going on with my camera? I have to move my camera over 1 second. Must have bumped it last night when I was shutting things down. So I thought we would do you guys want to do like a warm-up sprint first? Do you want to do a 15-minute and then work our way up, or do you just want to start with a 20 or 25-minute sprint? Let me know there in the chat, because I'm all for it either way. I'm still drinking my monstrous cup of coffee. I love this mug. I have one of those 4-cup coffee makers, and this holds the entire pot. So let me know what you think, what you want to do for the first sprint, what time you want to do. So Alexandra says, warm up. Oh, Elizabeth, my sprints. Yeah, I know, but I want to, accommodate you guys. And I tell you, that is a mug. I turn it around so you can see what it says on the front of it. So I don't know if you can see it because of the light. It says, there to go, liquid therapy. It's because this is what, keeps me from saying things to people I shouldn't say. I got it at Walmart, of all places. All right, so about 3 minutes left. So what are y'all working on? So we've got Alexandra working on her, I guess, what are we going to call it, Alexandra? The brain mush story, or your brain mush short? So what's everybody else working on? What are you working on, Julie? I know Angela's working on her, I know she's going to work on getting us our subscription boxes. I almost said prescription boxes. Because we're gone into lockdown again. I think maybe I need a prescription box. If you could send me one of those too, Angela, that would be great. So I am almost into Act 3. Elizabeth, you're not going to be happy with me. My poor little disaster guy here, he's been drunk for a week. And he's managed to screw up pretty much every relationship in his life. So, yeah, I'm going to, and I'm not done putting him through the ringer yet. So Elizabeth says, mush the mush. Okay, so that's what we're going to call it, mush the mush. And the villain is so hot, everyone wants to gobble him up, but he's going to burn them all. So is this fantasy, this one that you're writing? Elizabeth wants to know if she can join my guy in being drunk for a week. I tell you, sometimes, right? Yeah, Angela, he's quite fun to put through the ringer, and it's terrible of me because he's such a sweet character. He's one of the sweetest characters I think I've worked with, but he'll be okay in the end. I like a happily ever after, so he'll get his happily ever after. Don't worry, and then some. I mean, he has to pay the cosmic. Karma's got to get him back for the lamp, right? So it's all back to that bloody lamp. All right, so we're just about ready to roll here. Everybody got their documents up or whatever they're working on up in front of them, and why don't we go for? We'll go for 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and see how everybody did. No alcohol till I'm home. Yeah, I hear that. I'm not much of a drinker, but I don't drink when I'm out ever. Well, I'm also usually the driver too, so I never ever touch it. All right, let's get going. I'm gonna set the timer for 15 and all the words, folks. We'll see ya in 15. right. First one down. Start the timer there for our break. How did everyone do? I got 500 words in that time, and I am at Act 3. Oh, so pleased with that. Things are really heating up now. Let's see, Alexandra. So she's writing a fantasy. The theme, extraordinary heroes. So in my midnight mind, I thought it was a good idea to make them kitchenware. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that last night. Oh my God. That sounds, is it going to be a children's book, or do we as adults get to read about superhero spatulas? So 201 for Alexandra. Oh no, the bad guy floods the whole city with flaming hot soup. Luckily, there are croutons inside so people can jump on them to save themselves. We need a hero. This sounds awesome. This sounds awesome. How did everybody else do? Now would be a good time, too, to get up, stretch, and move around a little bit. So I just had my poor guy pass out in the street. He is completely intoxicated and just came out of a club looking for more alcohol and passed out in the street. So I guess we'll have to wait and see where he wakes up. So it is a warm, wet, miserable day here on the east coast of Canada. It's a good day to stay in and write. We're supposed to get a lot of rain today, but then it's supposed to be really nice and warm, sunny tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to get out and at least go for a walk. 307 for Julie. Awesome. Hoping to make today a triple down day plus a little more to make up for some days that she couldn't get writing in the last week. Hey, go for it. Go for it. I mean, if you've got the time and you've got the spoons to do it, then I say go for it. We don't have, we have retreat coming up next week, but next weekend. But sometimes it's hard, isn't it, to get any writing done through the week. I know for me personally, because I work a lot of hours. I work from home and I work a lot of hours. And at the end of the day, by the time I've had supper and cleaned up from dinner and everything else, I'm just like, ugh, all I want to do is sit in front of the TV and just like vegetate, which is unfortunately not productive, but sometimes you got to be good to yourself. Sometimes you just need it. Elizabeth, this is excellent work, everybody. Yeah, no, it's a good warm up. So what do you guys think? Do you want to do 20 after this one? And then we'll do 25, and then we'll do 25 from there on out, or do you just want to jump into the 25? Just let me know in the chat there. And my coffee cup is almost empty. That's not good. How comes the research, Angela? I think you found some boxes. Have you decided on a date for starting that yet? Because yesterday's not soon enough for me. I don't usually do. Here I am again with the prescription. My brain must be going somewhere with that. I don't normally do subscription type things. I do. My son and I both belong to the Tea of the Month Club, but subscription boxes, because most of them being out of the U.S. makes it really difficult as a Canadian to even get it across the border. And then we have to deal with exchange and all that. But I will make an exception for writing stuff, especially if you put candles in it. Got to have some little scented candles or something, right? Because I don't have a candle at my desk here today, but I have my, I do have my peppermint essential oil. I keep that next to my desk. Kind of helps me stay awake. So we are just about ready. I didn't see anybody make any suggestions about times, so I'm going to go ahead and make an executive decision, and we'll do 20. So let me get in here, and we'll go 20 minutes. Okay. All right, just a quick check here. Yeah, okay. Somebody pop something in the chat so I know it's still working, because I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go, Angela. The goal is to open for orders on June 15th to ship on August the 1st. Yes, girl. I am all up for that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And 20 minutes. All right, let's get her done. All right. I am going to give us a break here on the timer. And all right, how did everybody do that time? I got 656 words in that time. Oh, hey, Jay. Thanks for checking in, bud. Things are going good. Things are going good. I think I finally got the hang of it. So, you know, Angela, you're a good kind of nuts, you know. I can't because I can't tell you how excited. I mean, you can probably tell how excited I am about this subscription box. I mean, washi tape. Come on, my son says he thinks he needs to hold some kind of an intervention because every time I turn around, I'm buying new washi tape. So, how did everybody do on that sprint? I am deep into Act 3, Break into 3. I think we're going to be talking some sense into the drunk guy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to take a little time to dig him up out of his hole. Full file. Elizabeth says not until you have a full file cabinet of washi, and even then it's debatable. I was very tempted I only have the 2 little 3-drawer, clear things from Amazon, and the second one's not even full. And when my son made that joke, I was really tempted to show him Sarah's video, the one where when they first moved and she was still pregnant and she was like putting her washi away. Yeah. I was really tempted to show him that and tell him that he couldn't say anything to me until I got, at least that many. So 374 for Julie. She had to put in some eye drops and steal some Cheez-Its from her husband. Well, I mean, if husband has Cheez-Its, he should be sharing them. You shouldn't have to steal them. Oh my God. Yes, Sarah is a boss with the washi tape. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know it existed until I started watching Sarah's videos, and I'm like, that stuff is cool. And so I bought, I think, like 6 rolls on Amazon, and that was it. I was done. And now I have, I don't know, almost 200 rolls, maybe. I do love my washi. So it makes me happy. It's like stickers. Now all of a sudden I'm into stickers. I got some stickers. I'll show you the front of my planner. I went on a little Etsy thing when I hit my 25,000 word goal. I was allowed to buy myself some stickers. I hope most of them are, so you can see. I love this one down here at the bottom. He's so chonky. But I do, my God, I love vinyl stickers. And most of my stickers I get at the dollar store. The ones that I use in my planner, I just buy them at the dollar store. And they work out really, really well. So, Julie, I have so many planner stickers that came with them, and I never use them. I never know what to do with them. Just use them. I mean, if they make you happy, it doesn't have to be a specific use for them. I mean, when I put up a picture of my last week's spread up in the HB90 group, if you're part of that, and I just like randomly stick them around. If they're little tiny small ones, I'll use them like you would use like bullet points. But I just like randomly stick them in my planner because they make me smile when I look at them. So all right, so we are like halfway through. You guys are rock stars. Thank you so much. This is, I'm really finding I'm enjoying this, so it's probably something that I'm going to do on a semi-regular basis. Probably on the evenings that Rhiannon does hers, because she does them quite late. So I might do like an after dinner, one. So I was going to say, Angela's saying she got her first DC planner during the warehouse sale and using my first sticker this week. I wish I could get Erin Condren up here. I mean, I know I can ship it up, but the shipping, like coupled with the exchange in the dollar, it makes it really prohibitive. Even though our dollar is actually really quite good right now, it's still, the shipping is nuts into Canada. Elizabeth says she's starting to give her unused stickers to the nieces. They see me all the time at Planners and want to start. Hey, start them young. Start them young, girl. Angelo, do you want to take over for me? Don't you do yours in the mornings, though? Because, like I said, I work all day. I thought you were doing yours in the mornings. I didn't watch her Notion video, Julie. It's I'm so analog when it comes to stuff like that it's I would much rather keep it in a planner. And again, I blame that on Sarah. Because I used to have like just one day timer that I used for, work or whatever. And now I've got like planners coming out my ears. I discovered the happy planners and that was the end of it for me. I don't think I would use it as much if I did it digitally. I did watch a video Natalia Lee had on using Campfire for her for her series notebook, and it was great, and I could see the use for it, but I don't think it would be as fun. I just don't think it was fun. Oh, Angela, I would take over your mornings if I could. Maybe I'll send an email to my boss. I don't know, Jay, if you're still there, what do you think? Do you think Mike would be like, oh, okay, Melissa, it's all right. You go take a whole morning off so you can do writing sprints. He's very supportive. My boss is very supportive of my writing, but I think that would be pushing it. So, oh my goodness, look, our timer ran way out. Okay, so let's do a 25-minute this time and see if we can get all of the words in. All right, guys, let's go. I'll see you in 25 minutes. right. Let's take a break. How did everybody do? I got 652 words in that time. Seems to be my average. All right, let me take a look here and see what's going on in the chat. Jay had to leave us. He does a Saturday online kitchen party type thing with his father. Especially we were in lockdown now. He's not able to play. They're not able to play at the local pub, so they do an online thing. They're quite talented. All right. So Angela had some unexpected admin stuff to do and some family stuff, but still moving forward. Hey, Turtle's Pace is still moving forward. You're right. I mean, every bit of forward motion is forward motion. So, yeah, I haven't had the opportunity to go to one of the live venues. I was going to go the weekend that I went on the hotel retreat last month because the pub they play at is like a 2-minute walk from the hotel that I stay at. But it was pouring down raining. Plus, I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I don't really feel safe going out to pubs and stuff, but I was thinking I would just drop in to pick up some dinner, but it was pouring down raining and I didn't have an umbrella. So I stayed home and I ordered sushi, or stayed in the hotel and ordered sushi. And thank you, Angela. Yeah, no, it's coming along. It's coming along good. I am right now sitting at 34,614 words of what was supposed to be a 30,000 word novella. So we will see. I'm sure I will get it in under the 50,000 mark. I say with a lot more confidence than I'm feeling. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this is just, it's the first draft. So I may have to cut things down. So how did you do, Julie? Still chugging along. 401. Piecing together information from my previous drafts for the scene. So much document searching. Ugh, I know. Did you ever get yourself into a situation where like you just sit down to write and you just write a scene, and so you save it in one doc and then you write a different scene and you're trying to patchwork everything together? Yeah, so much document searching. I'm trying to get myself into the habit of just everything in one document, but that's not working out either. Sometimes you have to write ahead. Are you a big write aheader, or are you linear? Like, do you just write from beginning to end, or? And I don't know if Elizabeth is still with us or not. And it looks like we have a couple of people that just popped on there not too long ago. If you want to pop into the chat and say hi, that would be great. Sure, Angela, you hide that document list. Awesome, Elizabeth. I know you're enjoying your time right now. You haven't headed home yet, have you? You haven't headed home yet, I don't think. I don't remember if you had posted that or not. I'm going to try I don't know how loud I am, guys, but I think I might have turned my mic down a little bit. Let's try that. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. This microphone is so sensitive on my my headset. Julie says yes to multiple documents. I'm on my 6th draft of this version, so there's a lot of backstory that she's reworked multiple times. Oh, the backstory. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult, isn't it, to figure out what's actually needed and what you just end up putting in there because you just love the backstory so much. But looks like we are. Oh, I heard the chime go off that time. So weird how this works with the tomato timer. So let's do another 25, shall we? And I will see you after all the words. All right. Last sprint. That's great, guys. So how did you do? I got 642 for that sprint. And I'm just going to add that up. Calculator, because, I don't math. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, 2,450. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much. That's, wow. That's more than I expected to get done today. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let's see. 236 for Julie and a lot of research. Research is important. Yeah, Angela, 20 minutes seems to be my sweet spot. Like when I do the 25s, I don't get I can only get about the same amount as I do if I did a 20. So it does seem to be my sweet spot. I did do that challenge that Sarah had out where, like we did the different sprints and to get our words per minute. And there was no difference between the 20 and the 25 for me as far as words per minute. There wasn't even really much difference in the 15, but it was a little bit. Let's see. Thank you, Alexandra. Like I said, I didn't expect to get that much done today. Just going to go back here a little bit. Angela, have old grown-up things in Word, new stuff in Scrivener, and backups in Google Docs. It sounds like it's spaghetti already. How do you find Scrivener? I have it, and I've not used it. But, I have used it a little bit, but I stopped because my editor doesn't use Scrivener, so we do everything in Word. But I don't know that I would use it any more than a word processor, for a word processor anyway. So, let's see. Oh, Alexandra's internet crashed and she didn't notice, but she finished her short story. Awesome. Way to go. Let's see. Julie's saying that she used Word for the longest time, but one day had a huge issue with the document and switched to Google Docs, so stuff everywhere on her computer. How do you find writing in Google Docs? It's something that I think I'm going to test out with my editor. Because what we've been doing is we have a shared Dropbox file, but that's still a little bit of a pain in the butt. Because we have multiple versions of the same document. So I want to try to simplify it as much as I can. So let me know how you like it compared to Word. Angela's working on a design for the outside of the box to see if you can afford custom boxes. Why not look into doing like labels or even a stamp? Would probably be cheaper than having the boxes custom printed. I mean, it's an option. I do know that custom boxes can get quite expensive. I have a friend who owns a pagan shop in the next province over where I used to live, and she used to get the custom boxes done. And it got really, really expensive, so she just started, she's had stamps made, and she would just stamp the outside of the box. Angela's saying, I like Scrivener, but I really only use it for writing. Haven't tried it for the fancy things. Yeah, like, apparently you can do, like, plotting and character sketches and everything in it. It's quite deep, especially if you have a Mac, because I hear the Mac version of it has more features than the Windows version. Congratulations. Julie says, congratulations, Angela. Yay. Yes. My God, I must have a feeling of accomplishment getting that done today. That's awesome. Angela says her sister's working with Papyrus, but she uses Open Office and then gets her sister to format it. I've not heard of Papyrus. Is it just like a word processing type of thing? Julie says she loves Google Docs because she can use it on her laptop, phone, or tablet, so she can write wherever. My alphas jump in wherever and whenever. That would be a huge advantage, I think, is for other people reading it. I know, like, because I keep all of my documents in Dropbox. I learned the hard way not to keep anything on my computer. So I back everything up in my Dropbox, but I can't, like, for instance, from my phone, I can't edit a Word document from my phone. So, and whenever I go back and I'm just reading just for fun, I always find mistakes and I always want to correct them or at least highlight them or something on my phone, and I can't do that. So that's a plus for the Google Docs there. Angelus is just looking into boxes, stickers, and labels, all of the things. So many sites. Well, that's the thing. I mean, there's so many different ways to do it. Julie's saying they used a stamp for her friend's baby shower giveaway boxes. Drive-through shower last summer, did little snack boxes. Yeah, we did it. We had a drive-through shower last year when my youngest nephew and his girlfriend, just before they had their baby. And of course, we were in the middle of a lockdown, so we had to do a drive-through. They call them drive-by showers. Let the program checked. Oh yeah, that was one thing, Alexandra, that I didn't like about Scrivener. I found it worse than Word for squiggly lines and just not liking anything, especially when you're doing dialogue, because people are going to use words like gonna instead of going to, right? But yeah, so well, we are running over. So I am not going to keep you guys. I really, really appreciate you coming out for this first live stream with me. And I got tons of words done. We got all kinds of work done. I'm so stoked. And I really enjoyed it. Love hanging out with you guys anyway. So hopefully I'll see if I can find a time in around everybody else's streams and, try to make this a more regular thing. Something like early evening. An after work thing. So, well, you're very welcome, Angela. Thank you. I was excited to host, and really, really am glad that Elizabeth needed me to, because it kind of just forced me into doing it because nobody else was offering it. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to offer, and then I'm just going to have to force myself to learn how to do this. But thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you all. And I'll see you in the group. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll talk to you soon.